All right, it is November 2nd, 9:02 a.m. Change of scenery here. Haven't done an update, so here we go. Couple of things. So, number one, it's November. How does that happen? Number two, been jumping around. Been jumping around on where I'm working at. So, that previous office I was at, no more. Tried it out. It was okay. Not really worth it. The time it takes to drive and get everything set up, it's like I didn't see it. You know, it's like I don't think it was really worth it. Maybe at some point when there's more people who need to be together, you know, being together around people who you work with is incredibly beneficial. So even with projects that I've worked on, if I work with somebody closely in person, you do get a different type of. It's like you throw stuff in a pot and then it like makes something. Maybe not a pot. I mean, that's not. You put stuff in a thing, right? Conversation ideas, and then other things happen. Like they branch out and turn into and grow into maybe new ideas and new things. The issue with that is that also comes with what's the word? Wasting time, where it's no longer productive. It's just like talk. So there's like a balance to that, but I can see an office with several people where there's like a common objective, maybe even in spurts, right? Maybe it's not even in like 40 hours a week scenario. Who knows? But for my situation, it was like, tried it. It was cool. Not gonna do it. So that is one. Number two is we have a couple websites that we finished and that have came in October. But along the website world, one of our websites that we created back in like May, it's been getting traffic. It's been getting traffic, right? Like people have been going to the website to check out that website. And unfortunately, it was hacked last week. Pretty hard. So I've been hacked before, but only once in like 2017. Because I was still making websites then, and it sucked back then because we lost everything. We built a website. It was on like the same server. We had all the websites on the same server, which I learned is a bad idea because if one gets attacked, then they all get attacked. Because it's like, imagine this home has 8 people. Weird. 8 people and a virus comes in, but in this house, then everybody in this house could get the virus because we're all here. Instead of doing that, the better thing is to put 8 people in 8 different units or 8 websites in 8 different servers, so that if one gets infected, they're not connected with the other one. So there's no way that they can like jump from one to another because they're not related on a physical or whatever. They can't attack the same thing. So, anyways, battled that. Successfully did it, but we tried one thing, which was like going in there and erasing the lines of code that were infecting the website, which was redirecting people, which is really bad. We did that, but then they kept attacking, and so that didn't work. And then so what we did is we took a backup of the website that we had, just reverted back a couple weeks, and now it's gone. And it honestly wasn't like, it really sucks, and it's really bad. But the solution, because we do backups, this is why you should do maintenance and host and all that stuff. We were able just to revert back, problem solved, added more security. And it's like one of those things you don't plan for, but you know it's going to happen. Like, it's going to happen, right? Like, if you're playing sports, you're bound to get hurt eventually, probably, most likely. It's going to happen at some point. You're going to twist an ankle, you're going to slip and fall, you're going to get tackled. Something's going to happen because you're in that field. So same thing with marketing and advertising and websites and all that. It's going to happen. You're going to overspend, you're going to underspend, you're going to get clicks but no calls, you're going to get bad calls, you're going to get hackers, you're going to get websites that go down, websites that do weird stuff. It's part of the game. So that was a thing. And then on the marketing side, our roofing, Gen Roofing, if you need roofing services, go ahead and call them. They had an amazing October with the local service ads. Just like anything with time, they improve. I think they almost had like 30 leads. It's probably like 28 or something like that. But it's a lot from what we started to where we're at. Like, this is the move for Gen Roofing. Like, they are getting a lot of leads, and for the bang for your buck, I gotta talk to them, but it has to be good because imagine somebody called me or not called me. Imagine 26 people called Symphony Advertising and said, "Hey, we need marketing," or "Hey, we need websites," or "Hey, we need a logo," whatever. That would be a very good month. Even if obviously not all of them are going to close, but if you close some, even five makes a huge difference for a small company like a Symphony. But it does depend, right? And some things are very smaller. Like if you're a restaurant, you get 20 new customers for them. It might not mean as much to you because you need 1,000 or whatever. So yeah, and then that's on the marketing side. 6 minutes. We've been working on a couple logos. That's good. I had one more thing I wanted to bring up. I have no idea. So anyways, that is the little update that I have. There's a lot of website work that needs to be completed. And the websites are weird because they have a start and end date, but it's very, even with the process set out, with the template set out, with what are the steps to finish, there's a lot of back and forth with, does this look right? Do we have the right credentials? Is this color right? So even though you have a plan laid out, oftentimes it's like, hey, let me take a look at it over the weekend and I'll let you know. And then a weekend happens and, they didn't, client didn't get to see it, or they'll send updates Friday evening. And so by the time, I got updates on Friday evening and I'm not looking at it until Monday, you know what I mean? So it's going to be delayed versus getting it Thursday night. Then you could do it all Friday, morning or whatever. So that's the update. That is what we have going on. If you have any websites or advertising needs, my hair's going back. Please hit us up. 281-536-6277. 281-536-6277. We're also selling this iPhone. It doesn't work with the voice for some reason, so you can't make calls or anything like that, or voice memos or send voice messages. But it does work in the sense of you can get on the internet and surf, right? So if you want it for that, it's for sale. All right. So peace out. Have a good day, and yeah.